Hello and welcome to Outdoors with Nat. This is video number 10 of our navigation series. We're going to be looking at navigating on the water, kind of specifically at rivers and estuaries, inland lakes, rather than ocean-based navigation.
Reference points are really useful for just keeping track of where you are. So here I'm just entering a narrower part of this estuary system and I'm leaving the larger bay behind me. And so this is a really easy place to just check where you are and make sure that where you are is where you thought you were, and it's a really defined feature to allow that to be easy.
Alignment is a really useful technique to put yourself on an exact line for a reference point of where you are. So here we're just coming up to the same location where we were before, and as we move across this bay and the camera's panning around, we'll start to see the headland that is on the left hand side, and as we move towards this headland, which is just coming to screen, I'm going to align myself with the bank on that side, and as we come up to that alignment we can start to see we're losing the bay in the background behind there, and so as a result when we get to about here we can align ourselves along that bank and draw an exact line on the map for where we are. Now if we are able to add another line, this is called squaring off, and so here I'm going to use, it's a bit hard to see on the screen, but there's oyster leases in the background there, and I'm going to use the line of the end of those oyster leases and draw that on my map, and then I'll line that up with the headland from the other direction, and where those two lines cross over is going to give me the exact point for my location at about right now. And that's a really good way to just have a defined position on the water, and if you were trying to hold that position maybe in a windy condition, you can just keep coming back and aligning yourselves with those two reference points. Alright, triangulation can be useful on the water, and so here we're going to choose some points which you can see and you have a known location for those. So you're going to draw a line out in this direction with your compass, take a bearing and plot that onto your map. Then you're going to choose another point and take a bearing towards that and plot that on your map. And then finally you'll take your third bearing and plot that on your map, and that will give you your exact location for your position. And it's useful if you're in an area that has not a lot of features and you're a long way away from the nearest bank, and that's when using the compass bearings to define your position is more useful than the previous techniques of alignment and squaring off. Your task for this video is to complete some on water or just working your way around the edge of a water body to practice your on water navigation skills. In our next video we are going to be looking at how to stay found or not get lost, and thanks for watching Outdoors with Nat, and have a great outdoor adventure.